All right, guys, we're in Walnut Creek. So for the front of the house, you have a lot of stones right here, okay? There you go. That's what the house looks like right there, okay? Here's a lot of stones. What we're going to want to do with the front of the yard here is we're going to remove the blocks. And you can see, look, they're pretty well. I'm not that strong of a guy, but you can see that they're all just set in there. None of them are mortared or nothing like that. So let's move the rocks, put them in a wheelbarrow, move them to the side, clean this gentleman up a little bit as far as all these weeds. Like, let's excavate that section around here for the front. Let's see if we can come creatively with a small retaining wall. Okay, maybe just a foot high to kind of level out the front so it meets this cement right here, okay? From the cement to here, if you were to draw it straight, it's probably about a foot tall. Okay, so let's do 1 foot tall right here, a small retaining wall. We want to build that out of cinder blocks with cement over the cinder blocks. And then once we put it over the cinder blocks, we will paint the wall. Okay, so in the front, it's 1,205 square feet, but there's also a little bit of demolition work, which I'm going to show you. This tree, we want to keep it. Some of these trees here in the middle, like this one and this one here, and maybe this one, we could replant it somewhere else and kind of open up the area. Let me show you back shot. Remove it here, remove this guy, open it all up and bring it up to the walkway, okay? Turf all the way up to the walkway. So over here, this back section for what we discussed right now, we're gonna leave it all natural because it looks really good. But what we do need to do is we're gonna clean up all this weeds. Okay, let me show you. Clean up the weeds, go around this little bush right here, go all the way up to the back. We're going to want to box it in with the flex border around these trees all the way down. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of weed fabric, and we're going to put in some rocks that the customer is going to buy. Over here, you see this is his back gate over here. And in this area, we have a couple stones. We have 1 stone, 2 stones right there, 3 stones right there, and 4 stones. There's one over there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's 4 small stones. Okay, look, it's about big as my foot or so. We're going to take these 4 small stones. We're going to put them in with the stones in the front and make it look like a desert kind of scape. But over here, just move this bush here, move that bush here, open them up, put a tree ring around the tree, and that's what that's going to be. In the backyard, okay, so here's the backyard. We're going to want to remove these trees. This tree here in the corner, this tree, and these 2 down here. All right, remove these trees too. Over here, you have a small tree stump. We're going to remove that tree stump. Right here in the front, this big tree, it's very tall. So we're going to do 2 by 12 pressure treated wood. And we're going to make a design going around the tree. Then you're going to put a 2 by 6 on the top for a cap that people can sit on because the tree roots are very, very high. In the ground, I've looked around, there's nothing crazy. There's nothing like no excessive tree roots. We're going to run the turf all the way to the fence. Okay, so remove the trees, run the turf to the fence. There's a tree stump in the middle that you got to take out. Okay, it's pretty old. I'm sure it'll come right out. All right, we're going to make a putting green in the backyard, starting from a little past the level of the house. So starting here, okay, here's the level of the house, maybe starting here. All right, it's going to be 36 feet. It's going to come all the way up. It's going to go up to about here, okay, and then it'll come back. They're coming all the way up to there. That's about 36 feet long, and coming back and making it a putting green, okay? Other than that, it's a very basic install, and you guys know what to do.